is the story of warriors. Once were warriors. This is the story of warriors. 1769, a new enemy has arrived. Already mapped out half of the world out of his mouth. Breathing out smoke, could see the hate in his eyes. Pillaging and taking, lurking deep behind his smile. But on the side of that waiting for him, there was a young man, destiny calling him to been training for this all his life. Beyond the shadows of his tribe, it's become old on him to keep his people alive. Many battles he has seen to be chief, and the greatest warrior of all time is all that's on his mind. Little did he know the sickness they brought will wipe most of them out. Thousands dead without a chance, their bodies covered in flies. They said they were cursed and now they lived and now they prayed was why. But in his heart he knew they were lies. Traded blankets and tobacco for the sacred cloaks. So now his people suffer from this plague. They can try but never did. Kill the pride, so to survive and to try to stay alive, he did the only thing he knows and his best at, and that was fight. Once we're warriors. This is the story of warriors. Once we're warriors. This is the story of warriors. Yeah. 100 years later, they came with papers saying, sign and we will let you be alive. They said the treaty would make us one, but all it did was divide. His descendants were starved out, all their crops burned down with fire. Chiefs turned on chiefs, fearing their bloodline would expire. They gave one tribe muskets to kill the others, more gasoline to the fire. The ones assigned were tricked and their land was taken quick. Those that resisted were put on a list, hunted down, hanged, slaved. By the time they all figured out it was a trap, it was too late. Nearly the whole tribes has expired. When they finally united, all they could do was the only thing they could do from the start, and that was fight. Once we're warriors. This is the story of warriors. Once we're warriors. This is the story of warriors. Yeah, 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 yeah. 1983, the trap's already been set. Born on both sides, so in my heart there's a natural respect for all. Can feel the shame, feel the regret. Elders hell cause their ancestors disrespected each other. But to be honest, I never felt it till my features changed. And went to school, I felt the tables turned. Thrown in the system, there I was judged. Not white enough, not brown enough. That hated race, I felt the full nasty effect. Walking home and on the streets is where I found real accept. And as I grew, I learned it's not your color or people, it's how much they can make of you to get a bigger check. Fell into society's expectations, learned to hate, learned crime. Felt so outcasted and disconnected before I knew it. I was blind to the truth of why I was this way. Became what I disliked, lead me all the way to prison. It was there I realized I wasn't too far from redemption. And hating what I become is a kamikaze mission. Still now the system makes all the poor victims. It don't care if you're black or white, it hates us all. And it's been like that all my life. I knew way back then the only thing I could do was what my blood on both sides had to do to survive, and that was fight. Once we're warriors. This is the story of warriors. Once we're warriors. This is the story of warriors. In this life, to survive, just to live, I had to fight through. Our time throughout our bloodline, we all warriors. Cause even way back then and now to be free, we have to fight. We will always be. Once we're warriors.